Burt's from Burt's Beeswax. Like those were the two. I'm like, these are my two favorites.
Burt from Burt's Beeswax is no longer with us.
No longer with us. And if you get a chance to read his economist obituary, you will it's, oh man, I'll tell you the whole, it's a very short story. He was a bee keeper in Maine or Vermont. I forget which one. Okay. But either way, I think Vermont. He's a beekeeper up there. One day he's driving down the road and he sees this woman, this young lady. He's an older guy. Okay. Sees this young lady, 20 something. You know what I mean? I think maybe like 19, something like a young lady.
And he's like 70?
He's not 70, but he's older. You know what I mean? You know, he's like 40 or something like that at this period. You know what I mean? Right? So it's a hitchhiker.
Young.
It's a hitchhiker. Yeah. But he's older than this girl.
Got
you. Know
you.
What I mean? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
But she's just some hippie hitchhiker, right?
Got you.
He picks her up and everything. He's this bearded, guy living reclusive in the woods. He's like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing out here? And she's like, oh, I'm just like on the road. You know what I mean? I'm just a homeless woman. And he's like, well, you want to live with me? You know what I mean? Making a pass, right? You know what I mean? Middle of the woods. She's like, yeah, sure. So she moves in with Burt. And one day she opens up one of his barns and there's a big pile of beeswax. And what it was is he would sell the honey at the farmers markets from these bees. She goes up to the beeswax. She puts her finger on it. She puts it to her lips. And she goes, that's interesting. This is like lip balm.
Chapstick, yeah.
It's like chapstick. It does the exact same purpose. You know what I mean? So she says to him, hey, can I have some money to order little canisters? I'm going to fill them up. I think we can sell them along with the honey at the market.
You got to be shitting me.
I swear to God. And he goes, yeah, sure, whatever. So,
yeah, baby.
So yeah.
I'll get you
those little canisters.
Whatever you want.
And so anyway, they put the beeswax in there. In these little canisters, they start selling it. All of a sudden, it's a huge hit at these farmers markets. All of a sudden, country stores in New England start carrying this shit, okay? All of a sudden, it becomes so big that they move the headquarters down to like North Carolina or some shit like that, okay? Incorporated in Delaware, move the headquarters down to North Carolina, some weird shit like that, right? And they move down there. At some point, Burt goes, I want out. I don't like this. I just want to go back to my homestead up in Maine. I just want to do honey. I just want to literally be back there. I just want to be back there with my dogs, ski shooting. I don't want any of this fucking shit anymore.
With his just lips all super shiny, like everybody's got.
What do you mean that's a beard? He probably never even used it. He's probably the only guy who never used it. You know what I mean? But a good
see the Burt's Bee household is just everybody's so moisturized.
So anyway, though, it was so funny, right? Because he knew Roxanne did everything, but his face was on all the different canisters, right? But Roxanne did like fucking everything.
Yeah.
So this is all the obituary. They go, hey, okay, how much do you want to like leave the company? And he said something dumb. He goes like, I want like $85,000. It was something like super okay. Yeah. And this company at this point was worth millions. Yeah, multi-million-dollar company. Okay. So they said, I forget exactly what they said, but I forget the exact number, but it was something like, hey, we're going to give you $3 million. Like, I know you only asked for $85,000. I feel get bad. It. Yeah. We're going to give you $3 million. Like legally, we have to give you at least this in order so that you can't sue us. Gotcha. You know what I mean? Like, because we can't take advantage of you that badly. And they gave him like a $3 million. He went back and, ski shot and hung out with his dogs. So happy. Hey, and like 7 years later, they sold the company to Procter & Gamble for over $1 billion. I kid you not. He literally would have been a guy worth hundreds of millions of dollars if he just stuck around.
Yeah, but he didn't want it.
He didn't want it. He just wanted to be in peace, man.
Yeah.
And hey, ready for this? That's why Ed Rowe read that story and said, "Oh, you're in the obituary this week." You know what I mean? And so
I like that though. I like a guy.
I loved it, dude.
That
I cried.
Is like, it's not about the money.
It's not about the money, dude. It's just about my freedom, man. It's about I wanted freedom from day one.
Visionary.
Even when I picked up Roxanne, I just wanted someone to talk to. You know what I mean? Like, just such a simple dude, man.